Israel is now striking sites in Yemen as of this afternoon, and addressing this development, Defense Minister Israel Katz said, and I'm quoting, "The IDF has now struck terror targets of the Houthi terror regime in the port of Hodeidah and is forcefully countering any attempt to restore the terror infrastructure previously attacked. As I have made clear, Yemen's fate is the same as Tehran's. The Houthis will pay a heavy price for launching missiles towards the state of Israel," unquote. Houthis have been long attacking ships, especially near the Red Sea, which are supported by UK or US especially, as both of the countries supply arms to Israel and Houthis have been backing for Palestinian freedom. Meanwhile, the IDF said that Houthi terror regime exploits the maritime area to exert force and conduct terror activity against passing and commercial ships in the global shipping space. The targets attacked illustrate the military use that the Houthi terror regime makes civilian infrastructure for terror purposes. This is what the IDF said. It also said that it will keep attacking with force if the state of Israel is threatened in any way. Meanwhile, coming to Gaza, a day after the Israeli forces killed at least 115 Palestinians, including 92 aid seekers at Zikim crossing. According to an Al Jazeera report, there are reports now of serious starvation within the region. The killings on Sunday came as Israel's continued siege of Gaza worsened a hunger crisis, with health authorities there announcing that at least 19 deaths have occurred from starvation over the past day. In Zikim, Israeli forces shot dead at least 79 Palestinians, according to local media sources. This is from an Al Jazeera report, as large crowds gathered there in hopes of getting flour from a United Nations aid convoy. This has been a pattern repeatedly seen that Israeli forces have been attacking aid sites. 9 more were killed near an aid point in Rafah, where 36 others had lost their life just 24 hours earlier. 4 more were killed near a second aid site in Khan Yunis, according to Palestinian Civil Defense. That's multiple places where hungry people had gathered to get some aid and food for their families and themselves. However, they were rounded up and shot at. Acknowledging the attack, the Israeli military said it had fired warning shots to remove an immediate threat posed to the troops in northern Gaza. It did not, however, provide evidence or details of the alleged threat. As per United Nations World Food Programme statement, the victims were simply people trying to access food to feed themselves and their families on the brink of starvation. It said Israeli shootings happened just after a convoy of 25 trucks carrying food assistance crossed the Zikim point. Quote, "Shortly after passing the final checkpoint, the convoy encountered large crowds of civilians anxiously waiting to access desperately needed food supplies. As the convoy approached, the surrounding crowd came under fire from Israeli tanks, snipers, and other gunfire," unquote. The violence came despite assurances from Israel that operational conditions for humanitarian agencies in Gaza would improve, the WFP said, including that armed forces would not be present nor engage along with convoy routes. The WFP has warned Gaza's hunger crisis has reached new levels of desperation. People are dying from a lack of humanitarian assistance. Malnutrition is surging, with 90,000 women and children in urgent need of treatment. Nearly 1 person in 3 is not eating for days.